I need to transform my end portal in Minecraft Hardcore. You see, my end portal is really boring on top. You can't even see it. And then on top of that, you have to keep on smacking your forehead while going down endless flights of stairs. And then once you get inside of it, oh, it's so tiny and boring. So that's why I'm gonna bring back the flying machines and blow it up. Also, I should mention while I'm building this, for the entire month of November, every sub that I get, I'll be donating 1 penny to the Sarcoma Foundation of America. And then for anyone who'd like to donate money to the charity as well, there's a fundraiser to the right of the video. And then for anyone who'd like to donate but receive something as well, I'm selling limited edition hoodies where all the proceeds from it go to the Sarcoma Foundation of America as well. I think it's just a very fun event just to show the world how strong our community is. Ah, and would you look at this beautiful machine? I think I need to build it like 10 more times. Woo, man, I love building these. Woo. Ah, look at these beautiful machines that I always have to build quite often. So I made it so it can go around like 28 blocks around this circle point. Ow. Because I have a really fun design that I really want to try out, and I think I can execute it fairly well. And to make this all even better, I haven't tested it at all. So hopefully I built it correctly. Please work. Oh, that's a terrible sign. Are they all the same? Oh, okay, yeah, they're all the same. It's supposed to be a detector rail. Okay. Okay, well, be back. Alrighty, take 2. Now it should hopefully work. There we go. Okay, please don't blow up my machines. Like, I really don't want to rebuild it. Huh? Oh god, it like really blew itself up. Okay, take 3. Don't kill me. Okay, perfect. And that didn't blow up, but that's a really bad sign for the other 8. Please don't blow up, please. Okay, you know what, here, just... Let me get through the testing on everything. Okay, so I did a little testing, and it finally all works. And after testing out every single machine in the 100 by 100 hole, which if you haven't seen that video, I highly recommend it. It's very good. Let's turn on all of these. I kind of don't really need any of the resources, so let's just let this go all the way down until they can't break anymore. And then just really hope that none of the TNT jumps up and breaks my machines. That'd be really good. So now that the machines are done, let's see. That's a clean hole. So the next thing is pretty obvious. We need to go around and actually make this look beautiful because I can't build with this. So I probably should have centered the hole around the portal and put the TNT duplicators over that instead of my entrance that I first dug down. And you win some, you lose some. It's really not that bad. It's just a little lopsided, but we can make that work. So the first thing is to go around and find the circumference of this entire hole. And it's roughly 63 by 54. So instead, we're going to be making a circle around this that's 50 by 50. Perfectly enough space. It's still a ton of work. It's gonna look gorgeous regardless. And then we work our way down. So I think for the top of the hole and kind of the entire design, I want to use stone bricks because I think it'll just look a lot cooler. And then I kind of want this to sit above the ground, so I think we start from the highest dirt point, and this is where we start all of the stone bricks. So the hard part's going to be finding the center of this hole to actually start building the circle out. Oh, we are barely cutting it close on this hole. Okay, I might have like mismeasured it. Oops. Oh, wait. This is perfect because we're going to be going down a little bit and then we're going to go in. Oh, yes. Oh, let's go. I love it when I guess things correctly. Oh, this is the greatest day ever. Wow, look at that beautiful circle. Okay, now comes the super duper fun part where I have to now bring in all of the grass to that. Okay, so I think I covered up the land fairly decently, and it's kind of hard to tell where I made this hole. I mean, the pillagers seem to hate it, but I think I did a pretty decent job. And I think I should tell you guys the design that I'm going for this hole already. See, I kind of want to design it like the Hidden Gardens of Babylon, where there's a bit of stone everywhere, but for the most part, there's going to be a lot of leaves and a lot of grass. But then one of my friends, Mosey, reminded me, but oh yeah, there's azalea leaves. And I think back at my house, I have like 12 of them. And I think if I break those leaves, I should get saplings, so that then we can actually have some leaves in here with flowers on them. But now I get to have the fun job of going down and Okay. Yep, that's right. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's also a lot of mobs in here because this is a really good spawner for them. So I think in the beginning we just go down by 10 because the lower we get in here, it's gonna start going inwards. Actually thinking about it, it's probably a lot easier just to rebuild the circle down here. And then I just go back and start bringing up the walls. Okay, so the walls are completed and this is actually looking really, really nice. I wasn't expecting it to be so good right here. And then I went around and I started adding in this little border, but I think I want to bring it out 2 more blocks just so there's like a nice level to this. And then after that, we need to go down another like 10 blocks. I think this is like a good distance to keep going down. Not too bad. I'm just starting to get worried about this coming out too far to where we can't access the portal anymore. So maybe we go down 15 blocks. 14, 15. Cool, and now I basically just build another circle. I just noticed the circle actually changed from bringing in those blocks. Wow, I don't know how I didn't notice that at first. Okay, now it's time to figure out if I did this correctly. I have a really big feeling that I didn't. Wow, you were creepy. Surely I built this right. That looks correct. I can't do no wrong. You see, that's totally correct. When have I ever built anything incorrectly? So now it's looking like a very perfect prison in here. And then I think we do the same where we just go out 3 blocks down here. And then after that, I think we're just going to go all the way down until we're below the portal. Which if you look at the portal, the particles in it are super big and this is really trippy. Anyways, woo, time to go do more block placing. And then it's really crazy. Did you know this is exactly how the Babylonians built their hanging gardens? The more you know. Ah, beautiful. What's not going to be beautiful is now I think we have to go down like 20 blocks. Yay. Because I can't keep doing the same design or else then soon we're not going to be able to like really build anything around that. Oh, that's not that bad. I only had to go down 29 blocks because I want to build like a nice pedestal for that. So if my guessing is correct, I think we're 4 blocks below the portal. But oh boy, is this going to be super fun trying to copy the circle design down here. Wow, this is so much easier to mess up. Okay, so I think I copied it down fairly decently. And this was definitely the right choice to actually build this straight down because wow, we are getting really close to that portal. But oh my, this is like half a stack per 2 blocks. Oh god, this is gonna be like what, 1,000? Actually, no, wait. This is what, like 4,000 blocks for this? So woo! I know what I'm doing for the next couple of hours. Oh, hey, would you look at that? The walls are finally done. Okay, so after building this that you would see in Attack on Titans, I think the next thing that we do for down here is just put in grass. So we can actually start making this place look alive and not like it's Alcatraz or something. Well, goodbye, cave. You're gonna be my greatest mob spawner I've ever accidentally built. So now that we've actually completed the entire skeleton of the build, we need to actually go and get some blocks for decorations. Like first off, I think we need to go over to the witch farm. You know, I want to use some glowstone on this build. And then the hardest thing is going to be getting those azalea trees because I'm starting to second guess myself on how to actually grow those trees. Okay, so first up, I've missed that minecart. Wow, that's a lot. Well, we got 52 to work with until I decide to AFK some more. Okay, so here's the thing that you apparently need to do to grow azalea stuff is to use these bushes, which are insanely cool and I love these. Use bone meal. Oh, hey. Oh, wow, that actually worked. Huh. Mosey didn't lie to me. Oh, yes. The flowering one. Oh, that's what we needed. Oh, I was so worried I would have to go to caves or something. I forgot why he said I need these, but apparently I need those. Would you believe it if I said that this is my first time ever playing with these kind of blocks? Okay, so just give me a little bit of time just to go through this and actually get a lot of blocks that I'm going to be needing to decorate the entire hole. Oh, hi. So I did a little bit of farming and I think I gathered enough leaves and other decoration blocks to finish this build. Actually, before we go, okay, now I have every single block that I'm going to be needing. Now, I think what I want to do is actually start focusing up here. Because as cool as this looks, I think this definitely needs something up top. And I think if we just do kind of a simple leaf design, it'll be good. Plus, this really brings in like hanging gardens kind of feel. After that, I think if we just go around with stone brick slabs, we kind of just make it impossible for anything to jump up here. Plus, it'll be a cool border to the leaves. Next, we put down some stone brick walls with a lantern on top of it around everywhere, just so we can actually light up this place and make it a lot more spawn proof, because I am completely okay with not having mobs spawn on me. Next, we can actually have some wall decorations. It's going to be very difficult, but we need to dig out the wall. And then we just put down some chiseled stone bricks with some stairs. We can then put in water. However, it's a little tiny detail, but I don't like how it goes over the walkways at all. So then if we put down a block right here to block it off, and then we put down some slabs, we can actually prevent all of the waterfalls going down from acting like that. And add some lanterns. Now to add in some green, just so this place is actually looking very nice. So we go boom, boom. Now it's like we have a taller little bush tree. Next, just so everything isn't so gray in here, we're gonna go around and just add in like a random amount of leaves. And I believe that's everything that I want to do for the top layer. For this layer, I think we can kind of just like disguise it just to not really be noticeable and that important. And I kind of want to go around and add in grass. And then just to make it look a lot more naturey, I think if we just get rid of the stone bricks right here, come back and put in grass blocks, that might look really good. And then very obviously, I can't leave it looking like this. So I think if we just go around, randomly place some of the azalea bushes, and then very obviously add in a lot of leaves. Oh, huh. I guess I also have a slime farm again. And then I'm loving this look, but it looks really bad to me on the top part since there's nothing up here. So I think now if we just go back and start doing the same thing, we could really bring in the foliage together and make it look a lot nicer. Much, much nicer. The only thing is I don't really know what I want to put down here. I think a good start, however, would be to actually grow some azalea trees. And then very obviously to go around and light all of this up. And that at least covers a little bit of the bottom layer. And it's very cheap, but I think we bring back the waterfalls because that actually worked out like really well with taking up space and looking nice. So it's a very cheap way to actually add a design to the bottom section, but I really don't know what else to add because at the end of the day, I'm not really coming in here to like hang out or like look at anything. It's mainly just to fly straight into the portal, of which we now can finally add in the design. So I'm thinking that we just add in a normal staircase leading down, and then we go through and add in our stairs. So now it looks like it's actually being supported. However, we're going to be blocking this up now. Now to actually block up this because I don't want this to be open whatsoever. It's kind of a new design that I want to try out. And I'm going for a very spiky look because I've been playing a whole lot of Destiny 2 and I'm heavily in love with the architecture in that game. And then even though this place is like inspired from the Hanging Gardens, even though I know this resembles them absolutely in no way, this also feels like an Aztec sacrifice table. Then we go back in to actually make everything pointy. We add in stairs. And then as much as I would love for things to spawn in here, yeah, we're going to be putting down lanterns. And I'm almost thinking just to take up the space over here, it's not going to make any sense at all, but we could put in another little stone structure just to offset some of the green down here because there's kind of a lot. However, with the portal, I finally don't need to climb down anywhere. I could just fly directly into it. Ooh, and now looking at this, I think we should add in a circle around this. So to make this actually look a lot more magical, I'm going to have this floating. And then I already know it's not going to be a complete circle, so I'm sorry for everyone that was expecting that. I can't really measure this area that well because I'm bad. And there we go. And then on top of the ring, we can add in some light, so it brings in even more brightness down here, just to make everything more spawn proof. And I'm trying to think of anything else to add. I mean, this section on all the walls are very empty to me. The only issue is I have no idea what to add here without doing too much and taking up a lot of time building it. But I think we did a fairly decent job at transforming the end portal. Plus, this is a very, very good template for me to test out things for my hardcore world when I want to transform the end portal on there. But I hope you all enjoyed me transforming the end portal. It was a fun adventure. It was something that I've been wanting to do for years, but I never got around to it. Thank you all so much for the support on the series, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya. I lived? Oh, okay, well. Wow, I was expecting my totem to pop.